Hello, guys. I said I would come back on and do the Spirit Talkers before I go to bed. It's already 2 something in the morning. I was doing some reels on my TikTok. So we're just going to listen for a little bit while I get ready for bed. I'm hoping they're not talking about anything too interesting that keeps me up for too long. I was gonna go to bed. Right now I gotta like clean myself up. I was just making some reels. They're losing their snow out there. You don't want to get behind the wrong snowmen. The ones who are worth
malefaction
your time, they know when they're important and when they're not. Some guys don't know when they're not important. Like you have to know when to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? They don't know when to fuck off.
The time is running out.
Yeah. That.
War.
Time is running out. War, dude. Seriously, it's a Coke War out there. Watch out.
Joe. Street. Him.
Did you say even? No. That one said it. They need to keep an even balance out there. Some people get too greedy and they overreach. I think these are the problems that we were talking about in the collective reading I was doing tonight. And I couldn't really put my finger on what the fuck the problems was. It was like we were talking around the problem in the reading. And I feel like that's because Spirit wants us to be in that energy. It wants us to understand that is the energy.
Rat torture.
Talking around certain points. And we start talking around certain points and get confused and everybody starts getting headaches when we're talking around those certain details. That's exactly what was in the reading. We were talking about needing to figure out certain details. And then, and Spirit said, if you just knew, or something like that. You just have to figure out when to tell certain people to fuck off. Because they don't know when to fuck off. Even if it's for their best good.
Joyce.
Is that what it is, spirits? What?
Best.
The best.
That's about
Of the best of both worlds. I think that's what Satan does.
Pressure.
I guess he says, as above, so below. I'm not a Satanist, but this I get a lot of support from the Satanists because just because of certain things that I say. They agree with. Like they have had their struggles and their battles. I bashed them before. I didn't understand what the fuck it was with them. And then the universe forced me to learn what the fuck it was with them. So now I understand the importance of both light and dark. So there's a fine balance in between the both. So it's a perfect
Mockery.
mirror from the heavens to the hell. That's what that means. That the devil is God's dark side. Like his twin, his dark twin that he calls up to beat people up for him when they aren't listening. And I feel like Satan is Archangel Michael's dark side.
Big shot.
You know, I only do my research. So
Different realities.
far. Like, I'm limited. My soul's an archangel. I'm limited to human capabilities. My mind is like way freaking stronger than most people's at my age. I'm 34. It is hard to find people who are like-minded once you reach a certain point of elevation. So I've already reached the point of my journey to where my mind is elevated enough that I'm doing better than most people when it comes to the basics of life on Earth. Earth lessons are of stability, strength, commitments. So when you already have that shit down, you can then move on to the next lessons, right? I've already moved on to the next lessons, and a lot of people are struggling.
They will attack
with the basics of Earth living. And I just got no motherfucking time for those motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm already on way higher levels than they'll ever reach. It makes sense for me to choose my battles wisely. I'm not somebody any lacking-minded individual should even think about fucking with it anyway. I'm gonna give them a headache. And they're gonna give me one. That's the way it is. It's a food chain thing. The circle of life. If they want to hang with me, they gotta get up with me. It's a choice.
And
What about him? Nothing. They don't know what to say. They act like they had a whole bunch of shit to say, right?
governments.
Crickets.
Killer.
Somebody's a killer. Who's a killer? What's her name? Who'd they kill? Do they work for Freddy? If they do, I give them a high five. Alright, I gotta go wash my face off. Let me know if they say anything interesting on the
Creativity.
Started. The way that he on Twitch. That's it. Era. Said it. I do. Company. What's you?
Sean.
Let's say.
Oh, my dad?
This country. A different store.
Is my son Mendez spirit?
Francis.
Who's Francis?
Fantastic. I would have created. Just don't like. Them. I was happening. Yes. That is what on the that newspaper. Puppet. Totally. In the middle. Oh my. It was like worry, yes. Really, this is over. I will be here. Since David. We'll be taking it.
That wasn't one of these. That's a bra thing. I was trying to decide what I was going to wear earlier.
Now.
It's like a leather top, actually.
This. What work, bro? Who seems more skills? She's Libra. There was the Harry stuff.
I got a snack or something more of it. So why don't I eat my snack?
And then you.
We'll eavesdrop on the spirits. And then I'm going to
Dog. For the weekend? That's the
Silly.
My business. President. Midnight.
Help Adam.
Did he say the best again?
The man.
See Trump. To say she. I'm scared.
Hmm.
Well, from
She said they say the man, but they say the sheep.
his
I'm not sure what that means.
mushroom.
A secret mushroom? Did you just say that?
T20. You good?
Sounds like they have a secret mushroom in like a lab or something, doesn't it?
Streamer.
Slash.
Well, tell me about this secret room. What the fuck does it do?
Gail, your business.
Not sure what she said.
But the couple.
Affairs.
Some women are just worried about affairs right now.
Will say
They think that if their man thinks about another woman, like, they're the type that are like, don't even think about another woman, or that's an affair.
for myself, man.
But they're the ones that'll be all up in your head. And I don't mean like playing games with you in your face. I mean like they do rituals and stuff to get inside your head. Like they know exactly what you're thinking at certain times. It's fucking weird.
Educate.
That is a
Experiences for
that's an overreach.
all the studies.
That's a fucking
Horrors
security breach.
are changing.
You can't get in somebody's head. That your head is supposed to be the safe place to be. They have to respect people. If they're gonna go and say that they are trying to protect people by doing these rituals or using some technology or whatever the fuck they're doing, they need to respect people, or else we need protection from them.
It's from Prost.
That's why I said in one of my videos the other day, I don't care if they're in Area 51 with some kind of weird technology. It isn't right.
Is today busy? Jerusalem.
They need to be stopped. They're creating a major imbalance. That's what's creating this fucking war. Like, there's coke. There's like a coke ring over here and like a coke ring over here. There's some guys fucking shit up, stirring up the shit pot, who are actually in these motherfuckers' heads. Like, they're seeing stuff through their eyes. They're listening. Our devices are bugged. They're part of the military. I got them fucking figured the fuck out.
The latest. Get around.
They're using people like fucking avatars or something.
Let's set up.
Here's the problem. They're not paying these people because in real life, man, they are experiencing trouble from this.
Exactly wrong.
Yeah.
And traitor.
They are with the military. This is why nobody feels like they can do anything about it. If you say it feels like gang stalking, they'll fucking say you're paranoid. And they don't know what you're talking about because they feel like they're above all that shit. And they are not. So, these guys, these coke rings, they don't fucking know they're doing that shit, right? Until somebody tells them. They think it's each other fucking with each other. Who's really causing deaths on the street then?
Poison.
That's why we're just gonna keep going round and round in motherfucking circles because top secret. Contracts say
You're glove. If you're young.
you know why I like President Trump? But he gets me when I say shit like that. I'm understanding that you guys have your fucking rules and regulations and shit you gotta go by, but so do we.
50-year-old.
Everybody does. Everybody from any corner of the map that we live on. Everybody's got their part to play. Who's gonna put them in check? Is President Trump gonna put him in check himself? I'm sure he would love to. Can he? I think that's the question, really. May he put them in check for overstepping their fucking boundaries? If they tell us no, whew. I'm just gonna sit back and chomp on this cereal while they figure out the fuck out.
Easy man head. Please help. Knowledge.
Message held for review.
It's
Let me smash. What the fuck?
the truth.
I'm not sure what noises you're talking about there. 6-ring angel.
This one.
Oh, this one died. I had a spirit talker right here. That one died. I have another one on over there.
Aldrin.
These officers were
Agent.
Words actually pop up on this one.
15-year-old.
That's why I had this one over here. But there's no words on that one, so I don't really bother
U.S.
displaying this one. We're just
and another.
seeing if they're talking about anything real important before I go to bed. I think that was pretty important to cover. You know, when we're doing so much work on a street to try to make things better for ourselves as regular people, and that's the problem. Like some fucking program they got going on at Area 51 with some technology that they're using us like avatars, and they aren't looking to pay us for their little experiments. That makes you calm down. That makes you relax. That makes you know
Of course.
there is no real fucking problem for you to solve. That's somebody else's job. Whose job is it though? That's the mission. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Some people are so lost that they don't know
Enough to win.
where we're going with this. And
Solar
that.
Tree.
I don't worry about that shit. I'm connected to the universe, and I do my collective readings
The show.
regularly, and I talk to the spirits regularly.
Big fun.
They keep me one with reality.
So,
A lot of people get lost in the illusions.
said left.
Everybody's got
Well,
things that they don't say, you know?
Preach.
Not me,
Never.
no shame in my game. I'm talking about anything.
against what?
And that's how you know.
And
I like.
If there's something
doesn't it?
about somebody. I don't want to talk about certain things. To you, it doesn't seem like a big deal to talk about this or that. And then when it's a big deal, like somebody randomly, you're like,
No.
what the fuck is it about us talking about that? You know, it's like, are you nervous?
They just.
What happened to you?
I'm true.
They're obvious.
Oldest.
To those of us who are elevated mind,
Nice.
we know how to read people. We know how to read situations. We can read energy from the universe. We know our bodies well. Most of us trust ourselves first. Some people don't like themselves. that's because they know they're not likable.
That's what
They choose to be that way. However, they will create
resulted
illusions
in it.
to get them away. They're the fake it
Jules.
till you make it type.
It's with him. No.
And they'll hang with you as long as you'll let them.
That's breathe.
They're the type that act like
Breathe.
nothing happened.
Stop.
They just pretend nothing happened. They just keep going.
I'm done now. Now then, the
Alas.
Ain't really suitable.
You made me feel. Hang on.
Edition.
Speak.
Never get. I will.
What is it? Risk of thunder. In people's. I was like. Life threat. Good.
The underground. A little.
I was like.
Minute.
And I'm like.
What?
Taking care. Taking care.
'Tis dark. The things we must deal with.
Oh no.
We are surrounded
It's
by
no.
darkness. I am
No.
tired of people saying
Left.
I'm dark when I must fight all this darkness. Do you see all this darkness, guys?
Oh, the unwritten.
What happens when you stay in this darkness too long?
Feel to the what?
When I turn that light back on, if I keep the light off for too long and then I turn it back on, what happens? Hurts my eyes, doesn't it?
Show the service. Things.
We can't just be okay with this. You need to see, you need to be able to see. It's too dark.
Trying.
Sometimes low light is comfortable.
Able.
It's all about your mood. Depends on who you are. Some people probably want me to keep it as dark as it just was. Alright,
Venus. R.
I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope that conversation helped you.
Things.
You're welcome.
industry.
My uncle was a captain in the Navy.
That's true.
He lived in Guam.
Only.
Miami. And
You know.
I see him out there.
Underground.
He's doing his own little thing.
District.
Damn.
We're all doing our little thing, it seems like.
US.
That's why DiscosDreamTrechTeam is a basket for us to all come together.
His
It is available.
And war the machine.
Order.
I'm looking to have a better future for my children. At the end of the day, I have fun learning. I have fun teaching others. I'm still very serious about the things about my beliefs, and I'm serious about my morals and boundaries and all that shit.
With.
Like I said before, some people are still struggling with
Forms.
learning the lessons of basic life on Earth. So, lighter in my pocket. The ghost lighter. Would be a sign.
District.
I ripped my pocket on this. I have to sew it back on. But sometimes I always tell people this is a sign for me. Oh, it could be a sign for somebody watching that. I've sold this to you before.
Griffith's just.
But whenever you hear something or see something
Safe.
that's significant to you, stick it in your pocket for later.
On the US.
Well, this pocket ripped. And it's like somebody put too much stuff in their pocket. Like they were carrying so much in their pocket
Safe.
that shit ripped. Or somebody's ripping at their pocket, trying to get them to drop that stuff they gathered.
I walk. Slow. Wish.
When you start catching on to somebody, yeah.
Next
When you
one.
start catching on to somebody,
There's no one.
they want to figure out what you know, right?
Go.
Like if you're a detective and you got all this information on somebody, they're grabbing at the detective's pocket to see what they got put in there. I protect peoples of all kinds. There's good and bad people. Of all kinds. When I say kinds, I mean cops, library people, school peoples, even people in the jail. I care about them. Some of them. If they annoy me, then I don't care. But we're supposed to be growing, healing, and evolving together. Always. That's the main goal. God said we are all his children. Like we're all one big happy motherfucking family thriving on this earth in which he placed us upon to take care of shit. There's some religious people out there who are acting like we should be shunning sinners. Like this is fucking the 1800s still. I'm like, no. 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 People punish themselves.
Walking out.
It happens naturally. The shit they do is unnatural. That's where I gotta draw the line.
Respect.
Alright. I also hope that helps you guys. Just because somebody says they're great and they look like they got shit going on great on the surface doesn't mean they got it all figured out up here.
The movie.
Good night.
Thursday. Situation.